go fast. My name is John Brown. I'm an artist and a developer here in town. And first thing I want everybody to do is if you have a phone with a camera, get it out. Don't be too cool for school. Get it out. It's going to be worth it. So I'm going to be talking about an art project. It's called Uncontext. It's a data-driven community art project. I say ish because it could potentially go beyond art. But basically what it is it's a random seeming stream of data that looks like this that anybody can connect to. It's completely public. And sort of the reason why I made this is because I'm a developer and I'm always working with SDKs and APIs, and they always say, this is the URL and this is the creator and this is what time it was done. And it gets it will box you in. So the beauty of this whole art project is anybody can connect to this, and all the data is completely uncontextualized. Anything you create with it is 100% your personality and who you are, and I'll show you some examples of that. So one quick question is, why not just use random? And the reason why is because everybody that connects this is getting the exact same data everywhere in the world, so anything you create has this rhythm and this heartbeat to anything anybody else creates. And I'll show you some examples. I'll get to the examples. What's happening now? Some people are making Twitter bots. I'm doing an art installation for a conference coming up soon. Somebody's working on an infinite symphony with it. Visualizations, all this kind of stuff. I'll show you some examples, obviously. Show them the visualizations. All right. This is the website, uncontext.com. Here's some very simple visualizations. Controls, rotation and width and opacity and all that sort of stuff. But here's the good stuff. Let's do this. I met this guy a couple of days ago, and he already made something. And this will eventually load. Yeah, there it goes. So this is just something somebody created that takes that data and is creating a generative work of art. It's super beautiful. You can check it out on the website. This is another one. This is Tetris, that the pieces are actually controlled by the data, so you can see them changing whatever's coming up next. And then if you want to go crazy, you can do this, and it will actually change the pieces as you're playing. So it's super. My wife, it drives my wife crazy, but she can't stop playing it. So those are a couple of in-browser experiences, and really quickly go through these guys. What's happening here? I'm going to refresh this page. So I taught myself G-code just to work on this. So a Python script to go to G-code to pipe out these disks, which will then get cut out on CNC machine. This is a prototype. I only made one so far. But this is art that would always be different every time you created one of these pucks. Cinema 4D created an infinite number of sculptures that is really cool. I'm going to skip that. It's cool. Pixel Pusher. So this is a light sculpture that I made really quickly that will load. So this is all just data. And again, the beauty of this is anything you create with this is 100% your personality. The data has no context to it. So what's happening next? Whatever you guys want. If there's anybody in here that's in tech, take this, run with it, make something awesome. There's tons of examples. Here's examples. These are just connections. This is how easy it is. This is all you need to do to put it in to anything you're working on. Camera. Do you have your camera ready? Everybody? Not yet. Give me 30 seconds. Again, that's just the start. So anybody can take this. Again, it's a community project. I'm creating things, and so are a ton of other people. And anything you want to do with it, sculptures or physical art, visualizations, music, anything you want. The ultimate goal is to have an amazing gallery opening every 6 months where there's different source material from this data. You walk in and all the walls are covered with visualizations that have a heartbeat, and the music has a feeling that goes with all the visualizations. But everything's different, again, because everybody's different and unique. So also, I'm looking for more ladies to help. Everything I do that's sort of community-driven, I try and involve as many different opinions and try to get as much diversity. I have a bunch of dudes right now, so if you are a lady or you know somebody who's into art or code, let me know. Everybody, cameras ready. Okay. 3, 2, 1. A lot of cameras going up. All right, just take a photograph of this. 3 levels of engagement. Check out the website. Lots of cool stuff. We're going to keep adding stuff on there. Don't check it out on your phone, because a lot of it's like WebGL, so it's not really going to work very well. I don't want you to get a bad impression. So later on, you'll remember I took this photo, and you can go check it out. Follow at uncontext, where I post anytime anybody makes anything interesting with it. And this is John Brown. Was that in 5 minutes? Whoa, good for me. Awesome. So while I let questions fly, I want to show you guys this to run in the background. This is my favorite thing somebody has created and submitted. So I'm just going to let this go. So questions, anybody have any questions? Yes, please.
So notice that different variables change at a different rate, different number of beats per minute or whatever. Does that vary, or is that kind of constant?
The rate at which the variables change is constant, but they each change differently. So, yes. Good question. It'll never be the same as well, so that's one other interesting aspect. Some of the things do repeat, but they will always, as a whole, they'll always be different. Where's this at? Oh, he'll eventually like jump and jump and jump, and he probably won't get anywhere interesting during this talk. So, yes.
Did you have like a tutorial on how to get started with this?
Yeah, on the homepage of the website there is this, which is the easiest way is just to connect with JavaScript. But on the GitHub repo, which you can follow through here, there's Python, Ruby, Unity, several examples that you can just pipe in. Super easy. Let's go back to the bunny. I know you guys are curious. Hold on. He'll get up one level. Okay, cool. Yes.
Do you sit in the evening and watch this
for sure.
3 hours
Yeah.
until you become sort of zen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Especially that space one. It's amazing. That dude is crazy. I love him.
Someone's got to connect this to music.
Yeah, I have a guy who's in a jazz band who's trying to write something using the data. So yeah, if anybody in here is interested in music, because music is just data. It's amazing. It's just notes, and that's just like data points. So I'd love to work with anybody that's interested in that. Yes?
What has your group been doing to, as far as social media, to try to get that going at all corners of the internet?
Not a group.
It could really take off in a lot of groups.
Thank you. It's only me, and this is it. I show that last slide, and I say take a photo of it, and hopefully people will go check it out. So yeah, yes.
Where is the data coming from?
Oh, good question. This session's theme is literature, and the data is derived from an algorithm that is analyzing literature. But I'm keeping that how it's working a secret until the next session, and then I'll open source that. But I don't want it to influence anybody's use of the data. I don't want them to know where it's from, so they say, oh, I want to work towards that. I want it to be